Good morning. Welcome to Devotions in the Proverbs. I'm Pastor Corby Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with you today and unpack another set of Proverbs. Today we're doing Proverbs 11, verses 14 through 16. And I do encourage you to read the proverb beforehand. You can just keep kind of going through them. I'm taking between 3 and 6 verses a day at this time. And I encourage you to read that in your favorite version. And then while we're studying together, close that Bible and just set it aside. I've found that it is difficult for people to follow in their Bible when I'm reading something else, and it kind of makes your brain just a little bit scattered. So welcome, and let's get started with our devotion. I hope you had a nice weekend of celebrations for Palm Sunday. It was our first Sunday back in the church since COVID, a year. So it was a little bit different. We didn't get to wave the palms, and we didn't get to bring coats or cloaks or pieces of fabric up to the altar and scatter them around. People came in and had their hands sanitized and had a seating place just for them. And we could only be at about half occupancy. But I'm so thankful that we got to open today because we all need to be together, and it's been a difficult time, hasn't it? So let's get to our proverb for the day, shall we? We're in Proverbs 11, and I'm going to read verses 14 through 16. For lack of guidance, a nation falls, but victory is won through many advisors. Whoever puts security for a stranger will surely suffer, but whoever refuses to shake hands in a pledge is safe. A kind-hearted person gains honor, but a ruthless one only gains wealth. Wow. 3 short verses, and this psalm is especially noteworthy, I believe, in our country today, especially the first verse. For lack of guidance, a nation falls, but victory is won through many advisors. It's true, isn't it? We can't do this alone, no matter what area we are in as our profession, but most especially if we're in the public eye. We have to listen, don't we? And we have to respond in a way that is honoring and shows that we're thinking this issue through. So we have next an imagine, an activity, an action, and a focus verse. So we'll get started with our imagine. Imagine a time that is joyful and hopeful, and people are kind-hearted. Just imagine. Imagine the administration of the United States working well together across the aisle, and all the stress and all the tension melts away as they do the business of the day. Just imagine. And then as our activity, I want you to think about, what is a handshake to you? Now, I know we're not doing a lot of that right now with COVID, but you remember what it's like, right? To extend your hand and have someone extend theirs, and you look at each other in the eyes and you shake hands. It's a great opening after an introduction to have physical touch. How do we move forward to victory as a fractured nation without people coming together and holding each other, mind, body, and soul? I encourage you as this activity to invite other people into your discussion. to talk around your table, your meal table, or in the office about human relations, about reaching out to someone with your hand and having them reach back, and knowing that the table is open for learning or for discussion. As an action today, I would encourage you to write your governor or your representative or even the mayor of your city to let them know that you are hopeful, that you are hopeful for this time in this place, wherever you live. Find the hope that you can share with them and tell them what you want to see in their time in office. It's important. Leaders of all areas need to have that communication with their people, don't they? And then our focus verse today is, "For lack of guidance, a nation falls, but victory is won through many advisors." This is verse 14. "For lack of guidance, a nation falls, but victory is won through many advisors." So if you shut your mind off and you don't listen to anybody in your life, maybe you're the assistant manager or the manager or the governor or even the president, for lack of guidance, a nation falls, but victory is won through many advisors. I'm so glad you joined me today, and I hope that you look around you and see your advisors and how important they are to your life. God's blessings. I'll see you tomorrow.